Today, I'll show you that a guitar player shall not live off guitar pedals alone. Stick with me as we discover the best affordable microphone from the budget market. What's up, fellow budget tone chasers? Welcome back to one more video here at the channel. Today looking a little bit different. Yes, today I would like to talk to you who is interested on having a home studio at your home. Better than that, if you're interested on recording voices and even acoustic guitar, this video is to you. I would like to show you the ultimate solution for the affordable voicing and acoustic instruments recording at home. I'm talking about the Fifine K688 Microphone. A super affordable microphone deeply inspired on the Shure SM7B, costing just a fraction of what the original Shure actually costs, and with really good quality, as you can hear. Before we move ahead with the testing of this beauty, I would like to thank the good friends at Fifine for sending over this mic for this video. I appreciate your trust in our work. Thanks, Fifine! Now, without further ado, let's talk about what you get with this gear. The K866 is a hybrid microphone, which can be powered via USB, using its own preamp and becoming its own audio interface, or connected to another audio interface via XLR output. This feature by itself is already super useful for those who are creating their own home studio, as you get 2-in-1 connectivity and flexibility. There's a small change in quality and frequency response when powering it by those two different ways. We'll hear it soon. On top of that, it already brings a native shock mount, which is pretty solid, a touch button which can be used for muting the mic, and two knobs to control the monitoring volume and the microphone gain itself. Those are pretty standard options, considering that it can be used as a USB. In addition, you can also plug your headphones straight to it for audio monitoring. The USB connection is done via USB-C, and as you saw in the unboxing, Fifine already sends a pretty decent USB cable, but unfortunately, USB-C in one tip and USB-A at the other tip. It would be nice to have at least a converter, but it's fine. We are talking about a $70 mic. In terms of build quality, it's pretty sturdy. It's not that heavy, which can be considered as a positive point, especially if you are also using affordable boom arms, but what matters most is the pop screen phone is pretty good. Of course, we'll need to monitor its resistance on the long run, but I am pretty impressed with its quality. The shock mount itself is pretty good, but of course, it will not block all the movement and contact sounds. It works only by reducing it a little. In a home studio situation, this is not critical at all. Maybe it could be a little bit more if you're into live streaming or podcasting, situations in which require you to move the boom arm more often. Now that we spoke about its specs, it's time to start talking about its sound. The K866 is not a condenser mic. It is a dynamic cardioid mic, so it can be used in a home studio context for multiple purposes. The first one I would like to try is for acoustic guitar recording. Let's give it a try, first using the XLR output. Now, let's do it using the USB-C output. Now, let's compare it with a recording done with the traditional Shure SM57, the most used studio microphone of all time. Now let's compare with the Rode NT USB microphone. The second test I would like to do is, of course, for vocals. Let's add some vocal layers. First, using the XLR output. I sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems the things has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? Now, let's do it using the USB-C output. I sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems the things has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? Let's compare it with the Shure SM57. I sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems the things has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? Now let's compare it with the Rode NT USB. Well, sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems that thing has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? If we add all of that in context, this is how the full song would sound using only the K866 without processing. I sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems the things has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? This is how it would sound as an USB interface. I sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems the things has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? And finally, with the other mics. I sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems the things has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? Well, sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems that thing has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? Of course, if you're talking about the home studio situation, we need to do at least a mild processing in it. Take a look how it sounds after some soft compression, reverb, and EQ. I sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems the things has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? I sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems the things has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? I sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems the things has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? We're sat down by the solitary river, in the shadow of a weeping willow tree. Seems that thing has changed in the past week. Do you still love me? Finally, let's check how it sounds with a different style of voice. For that, I have invited my sweet wife to share with you a little bit of her singing skills.
My life is brilliant, my love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. She smiled me on the subway, she was with another man. But I won't lose no sleep on that, 'cause I've got a plan. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you.
Pretty nice, yeah? So I would like to share with you my personal opinion and conclusion after trying it by myself. The Fifine K688 is simply the best affordable option in the market if you're looking for a SM7B affordable alternative. Of course, if you compare it with a Shure SM57, which has a completely different frequency response standard curve, it will not be as comparable as it is for voice and acoustic recording. But anyway, you can get pretty good results with a small EQ tweaking, without needing more than one microphone at your own home studio. This helps you to save lots of money, including on an audio interface. Of course, we know that nowadays lots of guitar units already work as an audio interface, so you would be able to have a complementary solution for only $70. Finally, the Fifine took the place of my Rode NT USB, becoming the titular microphone for all my video recordings, live streaming, and home studio recordings. If you're interested in getting yours, do not lose the opportunity to get it at a really special price on the AliExpress September sale. It's currently costing only $35. Yes, half of its original price. You can get yours on the link at the description of this video or in the pinned comment below, together with the Riffs Rig exclusive promo codes. Hurry up! But this is only my opinion. Now, I want to know yours. Did you like what you hear? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if this video was helpful to you somehow, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button so YouTube can spread this video to many other people, and becoming a member of the channel, so you can participate on the monthly giveaway and get exclusive content. You can do it by clicking join below or by the QR code on the corner of this video. I'll catch you on the next. Keep on rocking.